Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we will finish the remaining part of the last video. In last video, we talked about the several mental boundaries each individual creates. In today's part, we will see if there is way to get out of this rabbit hole of boundaries creation activities of our minds. We are highly imaginative creatures, and we create numerous hallucinating worlds inside our minds. Our brain does not see the actual world as it is. It receives the reflected light from the object, and an inverted image is created in our retina, and other parts send the signals in the form of electrochemical signals, which are delivered to the brain, and then we see things. So, the reality is just an electrochemical signal going to the brain. Any impaired parts of our eyes and brain can transform the realities into illusions. Those electrochemical signals can be triggered due to some reasons. As a result, a person may see things that are not in existence. Similarly, we have created our own world in our minds based on the information we were fed. We see the external world as our inner world is. If we are depressed inside, the outside world means nothing to us. We won't be able to see beyond the boundary we created for ourselves, and even if we see it, we interpret it in our own way. The reality does not matter for us. We decide what is not reality. It's like looking at the clouds and seeing different shapes in them. When a person is unhappy despite having all sorts of comforts or without having any of them, he seeks an outlet to reach somewhere where he can find those things he always wishes for. In the quest to appease his mental thirst, he jumps from one aquarium to another. All aquariums are mental boundaries, and they have their own set of beliefs and rules. Some aquariums may offer a wide range of freedom, and some may demand a strict following of its path. When a person jumps from one aquarium to another, he may find the pleasures for some time, but it will not last long because the boundary is a boundary. No limitation is comparable with the ultimate freedom, no matter how large it is. He may move around from square aquarium to triangular one or from rectangular to cylindrical, but the issue follows him everywhere. If a person is unsatisfied with his mental boundary, he should break the border and never get into another. Many atheists believe that they do not belong to any group or aquariums. When they think that there is no God, they already fall into an aquarium of a disbeliever. Those aquariums not only represent beliefs and faith, but they also represent a fragmentation of humans in race, color, status, nationality, and so on. In the picture above, the size of the aquariums is different, but also the entities that live in them are various as well, mentally. A person from A may not be welcome in B and vice versa easily. Like all ants living in the same colony have specific sense, all humans have similar belief systems like each other. As you start the spiritual journey, you have a chance of having one of the three mentalities. 1. The value of the teaching of all aquariums is the same. 2. All could be fine, but mine is the best. 3. All are different, and to know the truth, we should learn something from all. The first mentality of seeing all religions the same or all humans regardless of race, color, or nationality is definitely a sign of spiritual awakening. However, there is a slight problem with this mentality, and that is, it still maintains a boundary. It tries to include all smaller aquariums, but the box remains a box even after adding all areas. A person who is a saint by nature falls in this category. They view the world as a giant aquarium and all humans as their brother and sister. They personally do not jump from aquarium to aquarium but assume that all aquariums offer the same resources and peace of mind. In their aquariums, a person from A is no different from another person from H. It is like all ants in the world living in the same huge colony. The second mentality arises when a person is highly educated about his aquarium. In this situation, he condemns the existence of other aquariums. He believes that there is only one actual aquarium. He has never visited another aquarium but assumes that his world is the best. The existence of some other aquariums does not matter to him. If he encounters someone from a different aquarium, he will never understand the point of view of the new person. It is terrible to have this kind of arrogant attitude, but on the positive side, at least he does not have thousands of other aquariums to break if he wants to be free. But the faith of this type of person toward his aquarium is so strong that it is almost impossible to make him know that the world is more extensive than his aquarium. The third mentality tells us about optimism. This type of person believes in everything and tries to find the truth from every possible solution. We see people from this aquarium so often in our daily life. They are gullible. They enclose themselves into so many mental aquariums that breaking all of them becomes almost impossible. In the religious world, these people are known as seculars. The difference between the first concept and the third is people who belong to the third concept tend to follow what all religions say and celebrate all festivals with equal enthusiasm. These people connect themselves to several groups and associations. They think at least one is the ultimate truth, and they will eventually get a pass from heaven. Have you ever thought about not falling into any of those categories? The secret behind the enlightenment is to know what to look for after breaking the aquarium. As humans, we need to break all boundaries and mental aquariums instead of jumping from one box to another. They are jails from the point of view of the truth. We should not force ourselves to get captured in such prisons. After breaking the aquarium in which you are enclosed with, you will see the world in its proper form, and there will be no brainwashing and no hallucination. Breaking the boundary may be easy, but cleansing the mind requires a method. Just saying you do not belong to any aquarium does not mean anything. You need to prove that you have successfully smashed the aquariums. This is all for today. For more videos, subscribe to Quantum Awareness.